Tonight I made a chicken wrap and a Caesar salad. I chopped the vegetables first. Some romaine lettuce for the salad and garnish for the wrap. Then I diced some tomatoes and sliced some shallots. I put all of these in the fridge for now. Next I prepped the chicken. 4 breast tenders is about a half a pound of chicken, and that's the perfect size for one person. I removed the tendons and spiced it up with some seafood magic. It works for chicken too. I made sure every inch of the chicken was covered in spice before pouring in some buttermilk. I let this marinate in the fridge for 4 hours. Dressing time. I like buttermilk ranch dressing in chicken wraps. I had a pack of buttermilk ranch seasoning that I only need to add sour cream to. I make enough for 2 wraps, and I eyeball it instead of precise measurements. As long as it looks like this, I know I'll be happy with the ratio of dry mix to sour cream. I put that in the fridge and moved on to the Caesar dressing. I grated about 1/4 cup of Parmesan, added 4 garlic cloves, some anchovies, Dijon mustard, 1 small egg, some lemon juice, salt and black pepper, and about 80 milliliters of avocado oil. I blended this up and transferred it to a small container. This is enough dressing for 2 or 3 salads. Next, I made the tortillas. I added 1 cup of flour, a half a teaspoon of baking powder, and a half a teaspoon of salt to a bowl. I mixed up the dry ingredients, then I added 1/3 cup of hot water and about 2 tablespoons of melted unsalted butter. Once I got the wet ingredients mixed in, I kneaded the dough, scraping the sides of the bowl to work in everything that was stuck. When the bowl was clean, I finished kneading on the countertop until the dough became smooth and elastic. Then I cut the dough into 3 equal pieces, shaped them into balls, and rubbed softened butter onto each one. I covered these up and let them rest for 30 minutes in the fridge. Afterwards, I rolled them for as large and as flat as I could. I don't have a comal, so I used my paella pan to cook the tortillas. And I'm not the best at laying the dough completely flat in the pan. As long as they puff while cooking, I know the dough was good. I cooked these for about 15 seconds on one side, flip, 15 seconds on the other side, last flip, then about 10 more seconds. This final flip is where most of the puffing happens. By now the chicken had finished marinating, so I prepared a breading station. Here's why I marinate the chicken for hours. Look at how well the spices and the buttermilk coat the chicken. That's going to add a lot of flavor. To make life easier, I used the same pan to fry the chicken in some avocado oil. When that was done frying, I could assemble the wrap. 1 of the tortillas, some shredded cheddar, couple pieces of chicken, the chopped vegetables, and the buttermilk ranch dressing. I folded it up and placed it fold side down in this pan to seal it. While that was sealing, I made the salad. The chopped romaine lettuce. I cut up some Parmesan cheese, some croutons, and the Caesar dressing. Now the wrap was sealed. I cut it in half and finished plating. I set my table and sat down to eat. This was the bomb. I play a lot of music when I create my content, but this was so good, I didn't even hear it. Everything was as flavorful as I thought it would be. And homemade tortillas and dressing taste way better than store-bought. But that's not why I made them. No matter how many people you're cooking for, cooking always comes down to either saving time or saving money. I could have saved a lot of time by buying the tortillas and the dressings, but it would have been wasted money. Grocery stores don't sell much in single-person quantities, so the leftovers would have gone bad before I could finish them. When I make it myself, there's zero excess that turns to waste later. and I think that's well worth the extra time and the effort. Thanks for watching, and until next time.